Hi, and welcome to Turno Tips. This will be a short series of videos designed to help you automate, set up, and optimize your Turno account. In today's video, we'll be covering our Projects tab so that we can take a closer look at how auto-scheduling aligns with your bookings. So we call each individual cleaning on our platform a project, so the Projects tab is essentially your calendar. You can look at it Schedule or List View. We'll take a look at both, but we'll start with Schedule. And in Schedule View, you can see the bookings themselves. So we have the property name over here on the left. The gray line is the booking. You can see there that little Airbnb icon. And then the colorful one on top is the cleaning that we've created for you. Now, if it says no teammates, that means you're waiting on someone to accept it. Whereas if their name were in there, that means that they have accepted it and are ready to be there for you on that day. Now, I prefer to look at the Projects tab List View. It's the same information, just formatted a bit differently. And in List View, your cleanings are separated into pending and accepted projects. So pending projects are all of your upcoming cleanings that have not yet been accepted, and this view is very similar to what your primary cleaner sees when they first log in, except on their end, it'll say project requests. So they can scroll through, take a look at the dates and times, hit accept and reject, and this is where if your primary does reject a project, then that particular cleaning will pop up into the request tab of your backup cleaners. Now, your account may have them merged, so you can separate them with this button over here. Now, to learn a bit more about what we share with the cleaners themselves, you can click into any of these little rectangles to open up the project card, which is this gray box over here on the right. So we are showing your cleaners the start and end time, if it's a same day arrival, so that they know to stay within that time frame. This is where your checklist and inventory will live, which we'll talk about in a separate video. Any notes you may want to leave them, your address, and through their app, day of the cleaning, they have a check-in button. So they'll check in, you'll be notified that they're there and that they've begun. They do the cleaning as normal, go through your checklist, take any photos you've requested, go through your inventory, and when they are done, they check out. Now, if it's a marketplace cleaner or someone that you met on our platform, the checkout button will always trigger their payment for them. So once they're finished, it'll pull from a card or bank that you have on file and process that for them. If it's a cleaner that you already knew that you invited onto Turno, you do have the option to pay them on or off platform, but if you've opted into autopay, it'll work the exact same way. As long as they check out, it'll trigger the payment for them. So all you're really doing on this page is keeping an eye on the Pending Projects tab to make sure that eventually they all filter over here so that you know someone will be there for you. Now, even if you're not keeping too close of an eye on it, we will let you know if these pending projects are sitting here for too long, so you'll know regardless. Now, the last feature we have on this page is our manual project button up here in the corner. And manual projects are for anything you might need done unassociated to your booking calendar. So this would be things like deep cleanings, mid-stay cleans, test cleans, whatever it is that you want to punch in your own dates and times for, you can do so here. Maybe swap out the checklist or set a custom price for a deep clean. And this is also how you will schedule anybody but a cleaner. So we do allow you to invite on this list of different kinds of people. So if you're already working with a maintenance man and would need him to come in, feel free to punch in the dates and times, maybe leave them a note. And these manual projects work the same way as normal ones do. They can still accept or reject, check in, check out, get auto paid, all the same. Now, the last reason you would come here into your Projects tab is to look at the photos that you had requested. So if April 12th had just passed, you'd click right in, and there would be an extra line here that says Cleaning Images, and you'd be able to scroll through the photos that they took for you. That's kind of the gist of it for the Projects tab. All of this information we are pulling through from whatever integration you started with, so Airbnb, maybe a channel manager. We pull all of those through, and this is where the cleanings show up. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to our 24/7 customer service chat. You can find them here under this little question mark and then contact us. All right, guys, have a good one.